The world's second largest brokerage is finally opening the door to direct Bitcoin and Ethereum trading, moving beyond ETFs to let you buy the real deal inside the same app where you hold your stocks. Here's the thing about the biggest brokerage in the world. Charles Schwab is finally getting serious about letting you buy actual crypto. I do not mean those ETFs that track the price. I mean the real deal. Spot trading. They are planning to launch this in the first half of 2026. That sounds like a long time away, but in crypto years, it is basically next week. They are starting with the two giants, Bitcoin and Ethereum. That is it for now. No weird meme coins, just the big two. Now watch this. Schwab is a massive player. We are talking about a firm holding almost $12 trillion in client assets. That is a number so big it is hard to even visualize. They've been sitting on the sidelines, letting people buy crypto ETFs, but now they are opening the door for direct trading. They have already opened a wait list for something they call the Schwab crypto account. If you get on that list, you get early access. The idea is simple. You want to buy Bitcoin? You do it right there in the same app where you hold your stocks and your bonds. No need to jump over to some sketchy exchange you have never heard of. No need to worry about seed phrases or losing your keys. This move is a direct response to what their CEO, Rick Wurster, said back in July. He basically admitted the clients were asking for it. He called it a push for a unified investment platform. Think about it. Why would you want your stocks in one place and your crypto in another? It is messy. Schwab wants to fix that. They are leveraging their massive scale to compete with the crypto-native exchanges. Those exchanges have been dominating the market for years, but they often feel risky to the average investor. Schwab brings trust. They bring a familiar environment. They already let you trade Bitcoin futures and buy crypto-linked ETFs. They even launched an index that tracks companies in the digital asset sector. But this is different. This is letting you own the asset directly. It is a huge shift. The firm reported nearly $12 trillion in assets in 2025. That gives them a built-in base of millions of retail and institutional investors. These are people who might prefer trading crypto within a regulated, familiar brokerage rather than using standalone platforms. It is about convenience and safety. The timing is interesting too. They are launching through their premier bank. This suggests they are treating it with the same level of seriousness as their traditional banking services. It is not a side project. It is a core part of their future strategy. They know that if they do not offer this, their clients will go elsewhere. And with $12 trillion on the line, they cannot afford to lose that trust. So if you have been waiting for a safe, easy way to buy Bitcoin without the headache of setting up a new wallet, Schwab is your answer. Just remember, you have to wait until the first half of 2026. But hey, patience is a virtue, right? Alright, on to the second story today. Now, here's something else worth paying attention to. The market is moving, but not in the way you might expect. Bitcoin is basically standing still. It is trading flat. But while the king is taking a nap, the rest of the kingdom is waking up. The altcoins are rising. This is a classic rotation. Money is moving out of Bitcoin and into the smaller, riskier assets. Let us look at the numbers. The CoinDesk 20 index, which tracks the top 20 digital assets, is up slightly. But the real action is in the leaders. NEAR protocol jumped up nearly 6%. That is a solid move. Avalanche is also climbing, up about 3.5%. These are the coins that are carrying the momentum right now. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is barely moving. It is up a tiny fraction, basically 0%. XLM or Stellar is also flat. It is like the market is saying, we know Bitcoin is the safe bet, but we want some excitement today. This kind of movement happens all the time. When Bitcoin stabilizes, traders often look for gains elsewhere. They take profit from Bitcoin and rotate them into altcoins that have more room to grow. It is a bit of a gamble, but that is where the big gains happen. The CoinDesk 20 index is trading at around 9,900. 19 out of the 20 assets in that index are trading higher. That is a very strong signal. It means the sentiment is bullish across the board, except for the biggest coin. Why is Bitcoin flat? Maybe it is waiting for a catalyst. Maybe it is just digesting recent price action. But the fact that the altcoins are surging suggests that confidence is high. People are willing to take risks. They are betting on the next big thing. NEAR and AVAX are leading the charge, but there are others too. This is the kind of environment where you see volatility spike. You can have a coin up 10% in a day, or down 10%. It is a roller coaster. The CoinDesk 20 index is traded on multiple platforms globally.